Hi,
Hi, Jasmin. Nice to meet you.
nice to
So,
meet you too.
Manik will join us soon. Yes, I can see him.
Yeah,
Hi,
that's
Manik.
good. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, friends. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. And today, for the first time, I'm hosting a couple, Jasmin and her husband, Manik. And our conversation will be dedicated to relationships in Indian families. That's something interesting, I think, for many of my followers. I have a lot of girls who are married to Indian guys, so I think they would be happy to join. And let's start. And I would like to ask you to introduce a little bit yourself. Where are you from? What do you do? So that our followers know you a little bit better. And let's start with Jasmine. Please tell us something about yourself.
Uh, yeah, I live in Germany in a middle huge city. I lived in many cities. I traveled around for a while. Now I'm here since 8 years, and I work in an old age home. Not as a nurse. I am there for the entertainment for the people
Oh,
to
what a great
organize
job.
things. Huh?
That's a great job, I think.
Yes, it is. And especially in these times, it's also great that you always keep your job because people in that job are always needed. You can't close the whole house or so just because of Corona.
Yeah, that's true.
So work at home is not possible.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's also true, yeah. But it's also important for older people to keep a little bit happy, active. Yeah, they need it,
Yeah.
I think, especially in these times. Yeah.
Yeah, we are there for the soul, for the mind of the people.
Yes, that's great. What about you, Monique? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm living in, I belongs to Panipat, that is in Haryana, but now I'm living in Delhi with my uncle and aunt, and so-called my Buaji and Fufaji. And I am working as a travel specialist.
That's a nice profession. My dream profession, actually. So, did you travel a lot until now, or have you been outside of India, or not yet?
Not yet. I've been traveling to Dubai so many times, but not so many places.
Yeah, but soon you will be coming to Germany, yes, and you will see Europe finally.
So,
Yeah, fingers crossed, yes. And my favorite and most popular question, you probably heard it million of times. How did you guys meet? Can you please share with us your beautiful love story? When I was reading it, I was like, wow, you're a brave girl, okay? Okay, can you please tell who wants to tell?
well,
I can start.
according to me, that was our first meeting is was not so good because
Why
for the
not?
first time, yeah, no, first meeting was not so good because first time when I messaged her on HelloTalk, it's a learning app. It's even it's first time happened that we met on learning app, not on dating app, like even not on online platforms like Instagram or Facebook. We met on HelloTalk. It's a learning app. Uh, when I messaged her for the first time, she ignored my message, and after 2 days, she replied my messages that yeah, I'm. Even when she didn't reply to my messages, I just had a thought that she has some ego problem. That's why she's not replying me.
Is
But
it
then she
so?
replied me. But then she replied me, yeah, I'm sorry, and I was busy at work. Then our talk starts at that
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, I heard a lot about this app actually. Quite a few girls I talked already, they met their husbands on the same app. I think it's becoming more and more matrimonial site looks like.
Even if it is forbidden in that app to yeah, to flirt on purpose also. But yeah, some people are writing to you in that kind of way. At that time, I had my slip disc and I couldn't move around so much, so I just looked for something for time pass, and I watched Korean series, Korean dramas, and I wanted to learn Korean language, so I installed that app. Yeah,
Mhm.
and I talked
But
to so
how,
many people.
you were learning Korean. Do you speak Korean, Manik?
No,
Uh,
not at all. Even I learned German even as well, but I didn't spoke German as well.
So
Even right now.
you were going to learn German.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did my A1 exam, but still I'm not speaking German
Yeah,
because
it's
I have not a good environment in India to whom I
yeah, but
can
you
speak
have
German.
a university where you can learn German. I think Goethe University in Pune, in Chandigarh, and many cities, I think.
mhm.
So that is little far away from Delhi.
Yeah,
So I
no,
think that in future I can learn such things in Germany.
yeah, of course, of course, you will hear it all the time. It would be much
Yeah,
faster. So
yeah.
how long you were in touch so far before you met actually? How everything happened?
Just tell Jasmine.
What? No, you can do.
How we started dating each other. Uh, on 28 August, I think I proposed her,
Yeah.
and that was a time when I'm not sure about her, honestly. But on 1st September, I have my birthday, and she celebrated my birthday like no one ever did that for me. Even not my mom ever did that for me.
Wow.
But she did that things, and she just congratulated me at the correct time in 12 o'clock in night, and that was so emotional for me. That was a time when I am sure enough about her that she is the one with whom I want to marry.
I
Wow.
just
Yeah.
wanted to be the first one who congratulates, so I did that at
I think it's pretty
12.
popular in India, yeah, because I noticed that they always congratulate at 12 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I already don't didn't know that. I just get to know about that when I saw some birthdays or feasts or so, or my own birthday was celebrated in India too, and we did that at midnight. And yeah, at that
That's
time, I just
nice.
wanted to be the first one who congratulates.
Yeah, that's amazing. But how long did you communicate before you realized, yeah, that you are serious about each other?
well, before that we are just in English language because the English language is the only one with that language we can communicate because I am not understanding German and she is not understanding Hindi as well. So that English is the only language that for that language we can communicate easily to each other.
Mhm.
Yeah, then after 28 August, I asked her a WhatsApp number, and just because of me, she downloaded WhatsApp as well.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
We never
I
used
don't like
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp so much.
no?
No.
Yeah, and can you please tell me, okay, let's ask Jasmine first. Did you ever think that you will marry a foreigner?
I didn't ever think that I would marry.
Really?
I never wanted to marry.
Why not?
No, no, no. There was never the time for me to think about marriage. I was always like, I don't want to marry. It's okay if I have a boyfriend, that's enough for me. Um, yeah. And so many people get divorced, and the divorce is expensive, and you are always fighting, and nah, that's nothing that I want. And then I met Manik. Um,
And everything changed.
yeah, everything's changed. He's just awesome. He fits to me so well, and I know that I want to spend my whole life with him, the rest of my life. And when I'm flight to India, and I saw that nothing was light, everything was the truth, everything, yeah, was just honest and so warm and, yeah, lovable.
Yeah,
Then
so
Even
I had
same
I had
as
no
you.
doubt even before that, but then it was really completely, I was just sure about him. And yeah, on the next day we married.
Wow, that's really amazing.
even you will feel that it's a very crazy thing that we met only first time in India, and in that first time we married each other
No, I'm not
without
surprised.
knowing.
I know those who went to India for the first time and then they married. Yes, you're not
Yeah,
the first one. Yeah, no, but it's indeed a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I won't be able to do that. I think maybe yes, but I think no. And how fast did you understand that he's actually the one? And which qualities of your husband impressed you the most?
Wait a second. What, please? I
Yes,
had
I
to
was
be.
asking you, how fast did you understand that he's the one, and which qualities of your husband impressed you the most?
Uh, he's always taking care of me very well. He's always looking for my health and healthy food, skincare, and everything. And um, he's just impressive. He's um, so wise for his age. He's really more mature than he should be at that age, and that's really what impresses me.
That's really nice, yes. And what about you, Manik? The same question to you. What did you
well,
like the most?
uh, honestly, she is my everything because whenever I need mom, she take care of me like my mom. When I am feeling upset, she behaves like my dad, who spotted me most of time. And whenever I need in a sport in anything, then she is just behaving like my uncle. Because I never got these kind of feelings from anybody because I lost my parents when I was 10 years old, and even in 2020 in January I lost my uncle too.
Oh,
But
this is-
yeah, but after meeting with her, I just feeling so best. I'm just so happy to be with her right now.
Yeah, so she's everything in one. You can say, yeah, that's really great that she replaced
Yeah,
everyone. And she's like a mother, maybe a sister, maybe, I don't know if you have sisters.
yeah.
So that's really nice. And what about your families? I would like to ask you, Jasmine, how did they react when you told them that you're in love with a foreigner? And did you tell them that you are going to India or not?
No, no, I did not. My mom didn't know that I fly to India. She knew that I have an Indian boyfriend. She was not so good to speak at it. Um, she didn't want to know anything about him. I tried a couple of times. So I flied to India all by myself. Um, I knew if I would tell my mom, she would just be in fear all the 2 weeks when I was there. And that's also a reason why I didn't tell her. Then I came back and I told her I was in India, I'm married now.
What was your reaction?
She was shocked.
I
It's
can
absolutely
imagine.
normal. She was just shocked and yeah, especially because she was not there and yeah. But after a while, she started to be interested in Manik, so now she had to have interest in him, and Yeah, now she's even writing to him, even if she was very shy in the beginning. She said, "Oh, what should I say? What should I tell him? I don't know about what to talk." And now they are just easily writing with each other thanks to Google Translator.
It's really
And
helpful.
yeah, it's sometimes a little bit crazy when it comes to German language because the translation is not really good. You can't say everything that you can say in English in a German way and the opposite.
Yes,
But
yes, it's totally different. That's true.
but it is helpful. At least they understand each other. And when I was at a visit at my mom's house, I also had Manik in video call, and they talked by video call to each other. That was also nice.
Yeah, so now she's happy about your choice. Not shocked anymore.
I think so. I think she still has to meet him in real life,
Yeah, of
that
course.
she can really see how he's reacting and moving, and it is always different than being in a video call.
Yeah, of
You
course,
see
that's
more
true.
movement, you see the whole body and everything.
Yeah, that's important, I think. To meet in real life, of course, she will understand how he is, what did you like about him, and why did you marry him. Yeah, on the video call, it's totally different feeling. And what about you, Manik? Because it's a well-known fact that in India, arranged marriages are more popular than the love marriages. And what was the reaction of your relatives when you told them that you chose a German girl as your future
Well,
partner?
uh, being in an Indian family, as you also know that you also married an Indian guy, even you can also experience such things that people are crazy here if you marry foreigner. Even for my family, it is also same like that because when I told her that yeah, I loved her and she's from Germany, they are just crazy. Oh, Manik, you married with foreigner? How she's look like and when she is coming? And she just they are just crazy for Jasmine because and even after marriage, we when we go for outing in Jama Masjid, she can also talk to you that how she experienced when we are on Jama Masjid. Everyone is feeling like she is from different planet. She is not from this earth.
Yes, that's true, especially in Delhi. I don't know why. There are so many foreigners live in Delhi, but people there are they really start you like they never saw a
Yeah.
foreigner.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. That's why I don't feel comfortable in Delhi. I don't know, because of that reason mainly.
Even everyone wants to took a photo with her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, like,
strangers came to me, "Can we have a photo with you? Can we click some photos?" And I was like, "Ah, yeah, okay, okay."
somehow I never experienced that. I don't know why. Maybe they're afraid of my husband. I don't know. No one ever asked me for the photo. Or maybe I'm not so popular because I don't have whiter hair and whiter
Yeah,
eyes.
it was
Maybe.
uh, like a fire. You are just so bright, and everyone else has dark colored hair, so maybe they couldn't see right away that you are a foreigner.
Yeah, somehow some people thought that I'm Indian. They always think that I'm from Kashmir or Punjab. I say, yeah, yeah, yes. And I can speak Hindi, so it's, it's not a problem. Yeah, and so when Jasmine came to India, yeah, well, how did your family accepted her? How did they like her? Was everything fine?
It
Uh,
was like in a Bollywood movie
I
when
can imagine.
Buaji came with that plate, and it was with a candle and some food, and it's like in that Bollywood movies, it's exactly the same. And she gave me my first bindi with that red powder, and I felt so warm, welcomed, and they were so nice all the time to me. They explained to me and talked in English and translated for me, and that was really so nice.
Yeah, but
I really
can I ask you if you were ever interested in Indian culture before you met Monique? Did you know something about India, or did you watch Indian movies?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, I watched some Bollywood movies. So I did know a little bit about the Indian culture, like to touch the feet and get a praise from uh, an older person. Um, yeah, but not so many things, no. I
Yeah,
just
because you
jumped
know
into my adventure.
India is a very popular country in Germany. I see so many German girls who are married to Indian men, so it's really amazing. That's
Yeah.
why I asked if you were also interested in Indian culture, because there are quite a few girls who actually really love India, and but they're not even married to Indian yet, but they really love India. They're all German. That's why I asked. And did you marry by Indian traditions, by the way, or how did you marry? Because it happened just the next day. You came on 9th and on 10th you got married. And Indian marriage, I think, takes a lot of time, a lot of preparation. It's like 2-3 days. You have to be with lots of
Yeah.
guests. How did it happen in your case?
The difference is that we have Corona times. It was between two waves, and you couldn't have 200 guests. We had only the closest by us, and it was a small celebration. And we married in Hindu tradition with walking around the fire, and yeah.
So
Even
it was all new for
the
you.
reason to get everything to do everything faster, because at that moment Jasmine didn't have so many holidays. Jasmine is came here just for 15 days, so it's very hard for us to manage everything. So that's why we did everything so fast.
Yeah, just I don't know how. Did you prepare everything before she came so that you could
Yeah,
marry her just next day?
yeah. Even Indian embassy specially issued her a visa for marriage purpose only.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because and was
Otherwise, you
it
couldn't get a visa. Only for this.
yeah, but was it easy for you to get visa at that time? Because I heard that you couldn't even travel to India during
I
Corona
wrote
time.
I wrote a lot of emails to them and bothered them a lot, so they said, "Okay, here's your marriage visa."
Yeah, you should be writing. Yeah, I can't live without him. Please give me visa. We need to marry
I
as
have
soon
to
as.
find them.
No,
Even
that's
right now, we are also behaving like that when I'm going for my German visa, because they are not giving me an appointment in German embassy right now because of that coronavirus. And recently there is a lockdown in India as well. So hopefully I have my appointment on 29 December.
yes. I will keep my fingers crossed that everything is fine. And how long normally does it take for you to get all the papers and fly to Germany?
I think it will take around 2 months after my appointment.
2 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
You you have to be patient. So how long didn't you see each other already? So you after your marriage you left, and since then you didn't see each other.
Yeah.
We didn't saw each other for 9 months, I think.
Oh,
After
that's
March, we didn't saw each other.
yeah, that's really difficult to get separated after the marriage. Yeah, I know how it feels because we all got separated, but only for 2 months, I think, 2 months. And for me, it was something really terrible. I was waiting, when can we meet again? It was so difficult to be away from each other, so I can imagine.
Yeah. But
You
we
can
are
also
always
tell us
cheering each
about
other up.
your experience, that how you met your Indian husband.
Oh, I met my Indian husband. It's a little bit similar. It was also online, but you would be surprised. I think probably you didn't see my interview because I made one in English especially, and I was telling about my story as well. So we met on Indian matrimonial site, shadi.com.
Uh-huh.
You probably know that one, a very popular one. And I just registered there for fun. I just heard from my Indian friend that it's a very popular site. He was looking for his wife there. And then I thought, okay, let me try, just let me see. But I was very skeptical about it, because I thought that Indians prefer to marry Indian women, so it's just no chance for me at all. And then I was shocked that I started getting lots of mails, lots of messages, like every day, okay, from different countries, like America, Canada, and they were asking me, okay, can you come? Can you visit us? And I was, no, if you're serious, you have to come to Russia. And somehow, after some time, I just thought, no, I will not find anyone there. Although there were some, okay, normal people, not some, but kind of I could feel that they're not serious. And I was actually ready to delete my profile. And then somehow my husband found me. But with us, we didn't communicate at all. We just maybe exchanged a few mails, just a very formal one, just telling about ourselves, about our families, that's all. And then somehow he decided to come to Moscow just to see the city, not actually to see me, but to see the city mainly. And I just told him, okay, let's meet. And then and I will show you the city, because he didn't know anyone except me. And that's how we met. He came only for 2 days. And I think after 1 day, we already decided that we want to be together. That was also crazy for everyone, for my mother especially. She was shocked. I told her that we are going to marry, that we want to be together. Yeah, and then actually in 10 days, my husband came back with the ring, and we got engaged at home. Okay, just it was my mother, me, and him. And it was also, and exactly in 3 months we got married, and I moved to Belgium, because he used to live in Belgium at that time. So it was like so fast. I didn't expect that from myself, because I'm the type of person who believe that you need to know the guy before you marry him, how he is, what he is. But then I was just sure, yeah, that he's the one. Yeah, that's my story.
It's very hard for someone to trust an online person. It
Yes.
always seems not so good.
Yeah, but for me it was important to meet him, and for him as well. He's the type who would not fall in love online or something like that. When he saw me, yeah, then he realized, and he was first of all surprised how much I know about Indian culture, because that's how actually he found me, because in my profile I mentioned that I love Jagjit Singh, and he was like, wow, Russian woman knows who is Jagjit Singh. And he was my favorite singer always. So, and I knew really a lot about India, because I got my interest in Indian culture when I was a child. I was 12 years old, and my mother took me to see Indian movie, and then it started. I really wanted to know everything about India. I was reading lots of books. I was dreaming to go there. I wanted to live there, but somehow I'm living in Europe, not in India.
Did you travel to India?
Yes, I think 7 times. Yes, 7 times I went to India. I really love going there, and I really feel like at home. When I went for the first time, everyone asked me, how did you feel? And I just felt I'm at home. Really, it's like I knew so much already, so everything I thought, it actually in reality it was the same. So it was really nice feeling. So I love going there. And I wanted to ask, how did you feel in India? What was your first impression, especially? Because when you go for the first time, you really remember that for your whole life, what you felt at that time, how everything went. So how did you like India?
It's the country of colors. I felt that every color wants to be in India and not in every other country. When I came back, everything seems so gray. And in India, everything is so full of colors. The clothes, the houses, everywhere are small street stores or street seller. That's not the case in Germany.
Yeah.
And you can see so many things, so many interesting things. Maybe driving on the streets with all kind of different.
That's a little bit crazy. Yeah, I would never drive in India. That's really scary.
There are nearly no street signs and no traffic lights. I don't know how it happens, but they are not causing so many accidents. It's really impressive.
No, there are a lot of accidents actually. I think in all families, at least one member died in accident. That's what I know. A lot of people die all the time, and because especially on the bigger roads, it's like really crazy because everyone is there. Animals are there, big trucks are there, cars, like bikes, everything.
Walking people inside. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they drive like this. I would go crazy if I have to drive there.
I couldn't drive there too. I wouldn't even try, even especially if it is on the opposite side of the street. We are driving on the right side, and they are driving on the left side.
Even for my husband, it was difficult because when we come there each time, he was a little bit nervous in the beginning because he's used driving here, and it's also different. Yeah, and it took him with like I don't know some time to get used to it that everything okay. And
but it's a really nice country. The family of Manik is very warm and welcoming. Also, the neighbors who all want to see me and greeted and congratulated us. Yeah, they were just so nice.
And was there something what could cause maybe some negativity or what you didn't really like about India?
The food is very, very spicy. Everything is spicy. I had to order in the last days less spicy or non-spicy food because my body couldn't bear with it. I still tried everything because I was just there that time, and I thought you have to try it at least. Some dishes I didn't like, some other I liked, but I think that's in every country the same. And yeah, it was really spicy, everything.
Yeah, so you had mostly a good experience in India, so it wasn't something what you really didn't like or you didn't expect it like that. Maybe, I don't know, how did you react to that you got so much attention? It makes
Yeah.
me crazy sometimes. I really feel like using bad abuse words in Hindi sometimes to make them scared. Just don't
Sometimes
look at me like that.
I recognize always one woman. We were in a huge temple and we wanted to watch a movie. And before that, we had to wait, and we sat down in a waiting line. And I had a look behind me, and there was a woman sitting and staring at me, brightly smiling, and she was just smiling and smiling and smiling. She was so happy to see me, and I was just smiling back, but it was a little bit strange. But she's always in my mind. It is really a funny situation for me.
Yes, you will not get so much attention here, of course. But when it's a woman, it's okay. But when guys just look at you all the time and just pass some comments, that's sometimes I feel, yeah, it's a little bit too much because it's mostly people who are like maybe came from small villages and they don't know, they probably never saw foreigners and they just keep looking and nothing works for them. Even if you go with your husband, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they will still look at you. So
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's what I said to you in reality. Indian people are just crazy for foreigners.
Yeah, that's true. And for and for fair skin, yeah, I was really shocked how popular are creams like to make your skin as fair as possible. We here, we just like to get tanned, to become more tan, and we just lie for hours on the beach. But in India, it's opposite. It's like everyone wants to be fair, yeah. Just obsession about fair skin.
Yeah. In Germany, it's the same. They want to be with a darker skin color, but I don't. I like my fair skin.
Yes, here people like to just get tanned in summer. They can just spend hours and hours under the sun. I think it's also a little bit crazy, and especially now when sun is not really safe, you can get easily different diseases. So, yeah. So, anything else what shocked you in India or surprised you, or in general, it was all
No.
fine?
there were so many things that impressed me, like a small temple around the corner. It was not so far away. I met that priest and had a conversation with him, and it was really tiny but beautiful. And I was also in Amritsar, saw the Golden Temple. It's so impressive, even especially by night, if
Oh,
everything
yes.
is enlightened and so beautiful.
Oh, did
And
you go
I,
to Amritsar also?
what please?
Did you go to Amritsar also, or did you visit any other cities except Delhi?
Yeah, I was in Amritsar and Shimla. Yeah.
No, that's right. Just in 15 days, you got married. You visited Amritsar, Shimla. That's really amazing. I haven't been to Shimla yet, but yes, Amritsar is really something special. I really feel, I don't know, just some special feelings when you go to Golden Temple. It's just I never felt anywhere else something like that. Or even if I go to Gurudwara, any Gurudwara, it's the same feeling. And my first experience was in Delhi, actually Bangla Sahib, Gurudwara Bangla Sahib. And I felt like I just could sit there for hours and hours listening to kirtans, and it was like, wow, I want to be here. I don't want to go. I don't know if you felt something like that, like very peaceful, very nice, like you
Mm.
got immediately some peace of your mind, like you feel something comfortable.
Yeah, I did also. Yeah.
But which place would you like to visit in India?
Uh,
What you didn't see yet?
I don't remember the names. There's
Taj Mahal, I think.
Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
Agra?
Yeah. That's what I want to see. And there are also some kind of water fountains. That's a really huge thing with many bowls. I don't know how it is called.
Actually, she's just talking about Kerala,
Ah, yes,
South
yeah.
India.
That's my dream to go there, really. It's so beautiful, really amazing, especially nature and people in the south, they're totally different.
Yeah.
That's what I
Even
hear from many of my friends that who lives in the south, that they never get so many attention, that people are more polite, more calm, maybe more conservative, but they are really different.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually, we
Oh,
want to explore so many states of India. Not even in India, we want to explore whole world very soon because it's my dream as well, and now it's her dream as well that we
yeah.
want to explore so many places.
Yeah, that's
Because
that's a great.
and when she came to India, just because of less time, we didn't go for outing so much. We are just in hurry at that moment.
But did you see yourself many places in India? Did you go to the south ever, or you haven't been there?
Yeah, I travel there. I cover
Oh,
all India
oh, that's
because it's
nice.
my work. It's my work
Well,
to explore new
yeah,
places.
now you have to explore Europe with your wife. I think you would love it because there are so many beautiful places, and I would say Germany itself is so beautiful because we went there so many times. It's our neighboring country.
No, actually, in terms of travel, if you are coming from travel industry, so Europe is the best destination for you to explore so many places.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
Paris is the only city in this world that where lots of people come to see Eiffel Tower in a very huge number.
Yeah.
And whole Europe is so beautiful.
But I don't think that Paris is the most romantic city. Not for me, somehow. For me, I think the most romantic city is Venice. I can't change my mind. I really
Venice is
love
also
this
good.
city.
Yeah, Venice is
Like,
also good.
yeah, you should go there for sure. It's something amazing. It's something different. It's like with the water everywhere, and you can't really walk. You have water taxi. You have water passes. It's totally different experience.
Yeah, for sure we will go there.
Yeah, I'm sure you have to go there. It's, the Italy itself is so beautiful, and other places as well. You have to discover a lot of places. I just hope that the situation would become better because now it's so difficult to travel anywhere. It's like we just stuck at home. Even we can't really go to Germany. We used to go every month to Germany, But now we just stuck because we can't go there. They're very strict there, and I think they became more strict.
We have
The
also have
government.
a small lockdown right now.
Yeah, and I think do you have Christmas market this year or not? I think it was maybe banned
Yes,
again.
they started a few weeks ago, but I'm not sure about it if they will stay like that, stay like open for a longer time now because the numbers are rising. Right now, you have to have your vaccination pass by your side. They are from time to time asking you to show it. If you don't have it, you have to pay 250 euros.
You can't go with the test to the Christmas market, or you have to be vaccinated.
You have to be vaccinated or you have to be cured from corona, but it can't be such a long time ago. I think only 6 months.
Yes.
And if you are not vaccinated or cured, you are not allowed to go near the market stands.
Yeah, that's really sad. I'm missing German market so much because we used to come every year, and our kids, they really love us so much. And my best friend, actually my best German friend, she's living in Duisburg, and we used to meet all the time in Essen or Duisburg or somewhere for the Christmas market, but now it's not possible anymore for now. So hopefully.
You should
And
also
one
have a look
question
at
I
that
would
in
love.
Oberhausen.
Yes, I think, yes, we went there as well. Yes, we went there. I told you I saw most of the Germany because it's just so near. We used to go there all the time. When we used to live in Belgium, we traveled to Aachen all the time, to Cologne, Düsseldorf. It was like going like only 1 hour, 30 minutes, maybe 1.5, 2 hours. It's not so much. So that's really nice. And I want to ask both of you one question because you are from totally different background, culture, religion. Was there something what was difficult to accept or understand about each other?
Yeah, when it comes to dates and timing.
I can say, yeah.
Difficult because
It's
I
not
want to keep the date, I want to keep the timing, and Manik is more loose with it. If it's not happening today, just do it tomorrow.
yeah, Indian tomorrow, I know.
But for me, it's always I have to learn to be a little bit more loose in it, and he has to learn a little bit. Sometimes it is important, and then he has to be on time on that date, like today. So we will
Yeah,
just
good that
meet
you
in the
did
middle.
come later, huh? Thank you for being in time. Because I remember when I used to work with India, I used to work in Indian company in Moscow, and sometimes it was really crazy. It's like if you ask something, oh, we will do it a little bit later. I was kind of laughing about them. Okay, when later? It's Indian tomorrow, tomorrow. I say Indian tomorrow. Okay, then it would be maybe in 2 months or never. So it's, yeah, and the Germans, they're very punctual people. Everything should be exactly in time. So when you move to Germany, just prepare yourself. It would be difficult, I think, because in India people are more relaxed. They're not in a hurry anywhere. But
Yeah.
here people always like everything should be in time. Yeah, I shouldn't be late. I'm 1 minute late. It's not nice. Especially when you start working. Yeah, if you go to the interview in India, you can just stop whenever. Hi, I'm here. Yeah, but if you do the same in Europe, it doesn't work. And anything else what was difficult for you to understand about Indian mentality?
No, for me, it's not so difficult to think about such things because I just care about Jasmine, not another people. I don't care about whole Germany. I just want to be with her. If I understand it, that's enough for me. I don't want to communicate because I like to be alone with my own company.
Ah,
I
okay.
don't
So you
need,
don't like to be like with many people or meet friends all the time.
no. I just don't. I don't like so many attentions with so many people.
Yeah,
Same.
you are very different, I would say, because in India, I think you don't get your space. It's like it's always someone near, and you can't really be alone in India. I would say that even if you visit your family there, then it's
Yes.
just all the time everyone is coming, and all the time you get guests, and they don't even inform that they're coming. Yeah, so it's also a little
No,
bit.
no. Actually, when I was a kid, then at that time I have so many friends at that time. But because of my experience, I just try to maintain some distances from some peoples now. So I just like to be alone. I just like to be with her, not with so many people.
Yeah, no, of course. When you are with your wife, yeah, you want to be with her. That's pretty natural. Yes, and I think you mentioned it earlier that you don't really speak German, and you just mean you don't speak Hindi. Are you learning each other's languages? Can you speak a little bit at least?
Only a greeting maybe. मेरा नाम यास्मीन, क्या हाल है आपका? Yeah,
Oh,
such
wow.
things.
And from my side, it is Guten Morgen, wie geht's, and ich liebe dich.
Oh, ich
Ah.
liebe dich. Yeah. This is the first word you have to learn. Yeah, and do you know how to say in Hindi, I love you?
Um, Moment.
No, actually, I did my exam for my A1 in German, but as I told you earlier, that because of the environment, I'm not speaking so well because I, I don't have someone with me right now with whom I can speak very well. So that's why that's the reason why I forgot so many words now.
Yeah, no, I can understand. And it's very difficult language, I would say, because I was learning
Yeah,
German at school. Unfortunately, I forgot everything. My level is, yeah, maybe the same. Guten Tag, wie geht es dir? Mir geht es gut. Ich heiße
yeah,
Laura. Yeah. And one thing I remember, ich gratuliere dir zum Geburtstag und wünsche dir alles Gute. Yeah, that's all.
yeah.
But I could speak really well, and it's really sad for me. I think this language would really help me a lot, even with Dutch, because it's very similar languages. So unfortunately, yeah, you have to practice all the time. Otherwise, even with Hindi, I think I forgot a lot now. But I can understand when people speak, or when I watch some movies, I always watch in Hindi because it helps to keep your language at least alive. Yeah. But now I have just a mixture of languages because Punjabi. Do you speak Punjabi? I think in Haryana people understand Punjabi.
Yeah, even I can also understand Punjabi language.
Yeah, because like Punjabi and Hindi, they are very similar, but there is still something different, and I'm mixing these two languages terribly. It's like I
Like
can't speak properly.
there is three language in Haryana or in Punjabi, like Hindi also spoken there and Haryanvi as well, even
Yes,
Punjabi as well. That three languages are similar, but
yes, that's
in some
true.
cases it is not similar
Yeah, and
when you are
especially
pronouncing.
in some cities in Haryana, there are a huge population of Punjabis, like Karnal,
Yeah,
Kurukshetra, Ambala. It's like you
yeah,
will meet a lot of Punjabis there. I think it's like
yeah,
Punjab anyway.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but do you find German, is it difficult for you to learn? Because it's something
Uh,
totally different. It's not like English. And German grammar is much more difficult than English
no,
grammar.
actually, for me, it's not because I always like to learn some new language because it's a part of my work.
Mhm. Did you
Because
learn any other languages?
huh?
Did you learn any other languages before?
No, actually, somewhere I just tried to spoke French as well, but I
Oh,
didn't found any partner for it. Because now
Yeah,
I have
so
a partner who can speak German.
yeah, if you find the French one, then you would be in France already with the French wife, yeah. So now
Yeah,
you can learn German, yeah. That's also, it's very important language in Europe, especially. If you know German, you can find job much easier,
yeah.
and life is much easier, of course. And for you, Jasmine, is it difficult for you to learn Hindi?
Yes,
Because
because
it is totally different.
the words are so different from any other word. I always try to have some memorizing bridges that I can create to memorize the words, but there's nothing so similar. So I really have
Yeah,
to
for me, the
learn
most
each word.
difficult that the gender of the words masculine, feminine, is different in Hindi. I compare with Russian, for example. In Russian, the word is masculine, but in Hindi it's feminine, and I ask why. Why it is like that? It's difficult to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that Hindi is the easiest out of all Indian languages. If I compare South Indian languages and Hindi, I think Hindi is really easy to learn.
No, actually, in India, every state has its own language.
Yeah.
In South India, you can find that most of people are speak Tamil language, Malayalam, and
Yes.
Marathi in Maharashtra. Even you can also you experience that in Punjab most of people are speaking Punjabi language.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So if I'm not wrong, India has 156 language.
Yeah. Your wife would be enough to learn all of them, I think. Yeah, yeah, there are a lot of dialects as well, because sometimes you know the language, but you don't understand the dialect at all. It's even in
Yeah.
Punjabi, so many dialects. It's like if I hear them, I don't understand anything at all. Even I think my husband won't understand everything. Yeah, but Punjab is really different, I would say, than the rest of India. I think you probably went to Punjab many times because you're neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably you felt the difference. I really feel the difference, especially people are very different. It's like totally different world, for me at least. And let me also ask you about the. You already mentioned, Jasmine, that it was very difficult for you to eat Indian cuisine. It was too spicy. But what did you like the most about it? What are your favorite dishes until now? Of course, you did try probably everything, but I would say that in Germany you have very good Indian restaurants. I was really
Yeah.
surprised, the really good ones, much better than here, and and they really cook very tasty
Yeah.
and very similar to what you get in India.
I like mata paneer, naan, and chicken biryani. Yeah.
Did you try street food in India?
Yes, I tried cheap street food.
And was it
But don't
spicy?
ask me for the names, so that can Monik say.
Actually, when she was in India, she ate golgappa.
Ah, okay,
You
okay.
can, yeah, that is water balls in English.
Yes, yes, I know.
Yeah,
But
that's
somehow
what
I
she
like
likes more.
one dish a lot. Okay, you cannot say that it's a street dish, but you can get it only in the smaller places, in some small cafes, like outside of the road. I really like chole bhature. Oh, it's so tasty. Somehow here you can't get it in any Indian restaurant. It's like a very rare thing. I don't know why it's so difficult to cook, but it's really tasty. It's spicy, but it's tasty, and I can't stop myself when I go to India. I always ask my husband, let's go and get chole bhature. It's really amazing. I don't know if you tried it. Did Jasmine tried it? No?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay, and what about you? Did you try some German food or
Not
not
yet.
yet? No?
Not yet.
No, are you ready? Because you know that I can see, at least with all my friends who are married to Indian, with most of them, that Indians, they prefer only Indian food. Even if they move abroad, they still prefer eat only Indian food. What about you? Are you ready to test other cuisines, or is it okay for you? Did you try
No,
something different?
actually, personally, I like non-vegetarian food. So I think if I'll be in Germany and I think that German peoples eat lots of non-vegetarian food, then
Yeah,
I don't think that I will face so many problems in food because
yeah.
I always like to eat non-vegetarian food.
Oh, then of course it would be easier because in
Yeah,
India most of people are vegetarian, and if they go to
yeah.
Europe, I think my husband is
Even in
vegetarian.
that, even in that house where I'm living right now, I can't eat non-vegetarian food. Even
Okay,
if,
yeah.
even
Yeah,
sometimes if even if sometimes I want to eat something, then I have to go outside and just eat something outside, not in that house,
yeah, no,
because
that's what I say. That
everyone, yeah,
yeah. But did you try non-veg? How did you try it? Outside first time, or you were born vegetarian or not? Your family was vegetarian.
my family is vegetarian.
Mm-hmm. So, but you tried non-veg and you like it more than vegetarian. That's what happened actually with a lot of. That's what I saw with a lot of Indian students when they come to Russia. They all start eating non-veg and even beef. Yeah, and they say, okay, why not to try? It's not an Indian cow, it's a Russian cow. I say, what is the difference? Indian
But
cow,
it is the
Russian
holy
cow.
cow.
It's a cow, yes. Yeah, that was just a nice excuse. Yeah, that okay, that we can eat anything, but because it's a Russian cow, we can try it. Yeah, but I think
No,
for vegetarian,
no,
yes,
actually for Indian people, cow is just like a god.
yes, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, even Jasmine also ate cow before, but now she's not eating cow anymore.
Yeah. No, I never liked actually beef. Even as a child, I remember it was like
Yeah.
not really, not so much. But now I don't even remember when I tried last time. Think maybe before my marriage or something. But at least with us, because my husband he is vegetarian. But okay, I like fish a lot. So for me, it's very difficult to stop eating fish. I can stop anything; it's not a problem. But any seafood, it's like I really love it. So it's difficult for me to
For
stop.
me, for me, my favorite food is chicken. I love chicken. I
Chicken,
can
yeah.
eat chicken for 24 hours non-stop.
Yeah,
I also
chicken,
love
yeah.
fish.
Yeah, but when you go to Germany, would you prefer to eat more of Indian food still or just anything? Are you ready to discover?
Well, in terms of healthy food, yes, we will definitely try Indian food because I don't think so, and I didn't feel some good vibes when it's come to German food because I don't think so that German food is more healthier than as compared to Indian food. So I want to eat and I want to try Indian food as well when I'll be in Germany.
Yeah, because no, Indian food, I would say if you put a lot of oil like they do often, then it's not healthy at all. You
Yeah,
know
It
how
is
they put
healthy.
they put a lot of ghee and it's like full of oil, and sometimes you go to the restaurant and when we can't eat anything because it's just full of oil.
yeah.
If you
Honestly, I
choose
can cook
healthy
every
oil,
Indian
it
food.
is healthy. It is not like oil is not healthy. That's not true.
No, but it depends how much you put. If you put 1 liter of oil and cook like that, yeah, then it's not healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of Indians they get problems with health because of that. A lot of them have diabetics. A lot of them have like some problem with joints. That's what I hear, and it's not always healthy how they cook there. At least
Actually,
my friends
nowadays,
they're complaining.
actually, it's happened because nowadays people are just eating fast food more as comparison to Indian food because Indian cuisine is just different.
Mhm.
They like to eat chow mein, noodles, and some burgers, pizzas. That is not Indian food.
No, of course not.
Indian cuisine is just different, and it is
Yeah, no.
healthier in it as well.
Yeah, of course. If you make at home, if you just see how much oil to put and everything, then of course, I would
Yeah.
say that it's very rich of proteins. Even if you eat dal, if you eat paneer is full of proteins. So,
Yes.
and I see you like paneer. Are you learning how to make Indian dishes? Can you cook Indian food already?
No.
No? Are you waiting for Manik to come and he will
I may
teach you?
try.
Yes, because I'll be the cook in future.
Yeah, so you will be cooking Indian food.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like cooking?
No, but yeah, I can cook every Indian cuisine.
Yeah, because it's actually in Indian family, men don't even enter the kitchen. Yeah, so it's all for women to cook. Yeah, and I know that. Okay, I see a lot of couples where actually men enjoying cooking, and it's opposite. All the girls I talked, a lot of them told me that, oh, I don't cook at all. My husband is cooking. He's so good, much better than me. That's why I'm asking you if you, because in India, a lot of men, they don't even know how to cook.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but
But
you're
yeah,
ready.
yeah, I know cooking.
Yeah, and what about Indian sweets, Jasmine? Did you try? Did you like them?
What did I try, please?
Indian sweets.
Ah, yes, I brought some to Germany too for my colleagues at work. Um, I like that, yes. Most of them, not all.
Yes. If you if you have a sweet
They
tooth,
are
yeah,
very
you will love
different. They are very different to German sweets, but not so sugary. That's what I like. In German food, there's always so much sugar, especially if it's packed or fast food. There's everything with sugar inside. And
it.
yeah, the fresh food in India was really nice.
Yeah,
And
no,
the
that's true.
sweets as well. They are not so sugary, not so damn sweet.
Yeah, for me they are too sweet because maybe because I prefer salty food than sweet. So for me, Indian sweets is like if you eat some gulab jamun or I don't know or rasmalai, it's like it's too sweet. I think one little piece is enough, and then you feel like yeah, it's too sweet. And did you try some German sweets? No, not yet. You didn't bring something from Germany when you went to India, yeah. But I think in India you can't, I don't know if you can find German restaurants in Delhi. I'm not sure.
No,
Maybe.
actually, you can find every sports of different countries in Delhi.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of maybe Chinese food. It's very popular in India. Maybe Italian food, but
Yeah,
German, I don't know about German food.
I'm not sure, but I think there is a German restaurant as well in Delhi.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't bring German sweets, but I brought self-made chocolate. That was very famous. I brought two big boxes and they were empty immediately.
Gone, gone in 1 minute. Yes, yes. No, actually, the best chocolate I would say, I think Belgian chocolate probably is the best. If I really think about it, it's very popular everywhere. Because I remember when I brought Belgian chocolate, and once I brought Russian chocolates, that's also very popular to India, and everyone liked Belgian chocolate, not Russian ones. Russian ones tasted strange for everyone. I don't know why, because it's kind of normal. It's also very good, but Belgian is the best, I think.
For me, every chocolate is best.
Oh yes,
I just,
it would be
I
paradise for
just
you.
want chocolate.
Yes. Yes. And Jasmine, do you like Indian music, Indian movies now? Are you
Yes.
listening to it? Because I even saw one video when you were singing in Hindi. I was,
Yes.
wow, that's not so easy.
Can I
It's not.
can
It
I
is
tell you
really
one
hard.
secret that she can sing a song as well?
Yes.
Alright.
Which one it was? Tumbin? No. Which one was
Tum
it?
hi ho.
Ah, Tum Hi Ho. Yeah. Yeah, it's not very easy to sing actually, because I love singing myself. I'm really missing these days when I used to sing in Hindi, but unfortunately it was a long time ago now in Belgium, I think last time. So I was really impressed. Wow, you're not
Yeah,
even you don't speak Hindi really, but already singing. This is even more difficult.
it took a lot of practice.
Yes,
I like to
no.
listen to Hindi songs, yes. And sometimes I'm dancing in my kitchen while listening to them. From time to time, I watch Hindi movies, but there are not so many outside. Either I have to use YouTube or Amazon Prime. There are sometimes some, but maybe not available in my area. So in Germany, there are not so many of them for free, of course.
But don't they show in the cinemas Indian movies? Because here we can see the latest movies in the cinema as well.
Hmm.
So it was like a paradise for me. I came here, I can watch Indian movies in the cinema. I saw so many Indian singers who came here. Arijit Singh, I saw, I don't know, Shah Rukh Khan came here. Everyone came here, and it was like a Sheikh Hashal. I was like, wow! And being someone who can't live without Indian music, it was like the best country for me to live here because every year we could go and see someone like Atif Aslam. Everyone I saw, I think. But now, unfortunately, for 2 years, no one came. So I'm really missing it. And can you say what is your favorite movie? Something you really like a lot? Or maybe Indian. What is your favorite Indian actor or actress?
I don't have a favorite, to be honest. Uh, no, I like many movies, and the actors are often the same, so there's not so much choices, so not so many choices. But I like
And
them. They're playing well.
and what about you, Manik? Do you prefer to watch Indian movies or maybe Western ones? Because in India it's opposite. People prefer to watch Western movies, to listen to Western music, and
No,
it can be
actually, I
different.
like to watch English movies and Hindi movies as well. And mostly not Hindi movies, but I like to watch series nowadays.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And
That's
who
what
is
I
your
like.
favorite Indian actor and actress, if I may ask you?
I have my favorite. There are so many favorite actors of mine because I can tell you some few names. That one is Pankaj Tripathi,
Mhm.
that is Indian actor, and one is Shahrukh Khan,
Yes.
and one is Salman Khan, and Manoj Bajpayee.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the actor that I like most.
What about Amir Khan?
No,
No, no. I think everyone likes Amir Khan. It's like he's the favorite of so many people, and he's making very, I can say, more like art movies, very serious movies, like which make you think.
no, yes, you are right that he's making a very good movies,
And
even
what
more
about
than
Indian actresses?
huh?
Indian actresses? Who are your
No,
favorite?
actually, I'm married right now, so I can't talk about actress now.
Yeah, why not? I don't mind when my husband say, "Okay, this singer is nice looking." I say, "Okay, she is nice looking." Yeah, I admit. Why should I be jealous or something? Yeah, and Jasmine, how do you like Indian clothes? Do you wear Indian clothes when you went to India? Did you prefer Western clothes or Indian clothes?
Neither of them. They are just having long waiting times and yeah, a lot of paperwork.
No, I was asking you if you like to wear Indian clothes like sari or salwar kameez
Ah,
or
yes, I
kurta.
did.
Did you prefer
Yes.
to wear Indian or Western when you went to India?
When I was in India, I always wore Indian kurtis and just jeans. And even at home, I wear from time to time my kurtis. And one time I also wore a sari. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
remember
pretty,
you posted one
colorful.
video. Yeah, I think it was Punjabi song, and you are in Indian kurta, yeah, with long hair. Yes, I forgot which song was it. Yeah, but kind of famous song. Yeah, you probably know what I mean. Yeah, you pretend to be Punjabi Kuri. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. And I see you are wearing all the attributes of a married woman. I see sindoor. I see bindi. Are you wearing Mangal Sutra as well?
What it is?
Mangal Sutra, the necklace.
Yeah, for married women.
I don't
You
have
didn't
that.
buy you didn't buy Mangal Sutra for your wife.
Not yet. We'll buy it later.
Yeah, and
But I wear it every day,
yeah,
even
oh,
at work or anywhere else, always.
that's nice, really. Because I see even Indian girls when they move somewhere away from India, they prefer to dress like in Western clothes and everything. They don't really put sindoor often, and I think mostly South Indians. What I see here, mostly South Indian girls, they really like to wear saris. Even in winter, they will just put sport shoes, sari, everything. They're not cold. But most of Indian girls, I think abroad, they don't really wear. And I see Western girls, they really wear everything, yeah, what they have to wear being married, or yeah, sindoor, Mangal Sutra, everything. So I'm kind of really surprised sometimes how dedicated they are to the culture of the husband. And it's really amazing how respectful they are, I think. So I when I saw you, I just saw with sindoor, with bindi, when I'm not wearing anything, just okay. Once in a while, I think mostly when I go to attend some Indian concert, then I just put some Indian clothes, or if it was Indian marriage, yeah, I had to be beautiful, just put whatever. But otherwise, I don't even have so many clothes here with me. Just I think also mainly kurtis because it's comfortable to wear, I think. And
Yes, it
in
is.
Germany, probably here, no one really pay attention at you. You can dress how you want. And I
Mm,
think, at least
I'm
here.
always of attention only because of my bindi and my sindoor. People are looking at me and sometimes they're asking me if my head is bleeding.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I got.
That's
Yes.
somehow a little bit bothersome.
It's the same if
Yeah.
you put mehendi, yeah, if you had this hurt or something. Yes.
And the first time I didn't had real bindi points. I had to use makeup for that bindi. So it was always red color and red color. And when I had that bindis and I used different colors for the bindi, my colleagues started to ask me, "Oh, now you have a blue color. What does it mean today? You have a green color now. What does it mean?" So I always
Yes,
have to
of course.
explain it.
For
But
them,
it's
it's
okay. They are interested and they are asking. That's better than just staring at me also.
yeah, there was in Russia. I remember when I used to wear salwar kameez or something outside when I was going to attend some Indian concert or I was going to sing myself. Everyone was looking, and only one time, one older guy came to me and he asked, "Oh, what type of dress it is? It looks so beautiful. You have to wear it all the time." And I was kind of impressed. At least one good comment I got. Otherwise, everyone just looked kind of in a strange faces like, "What is she wearing?" Or probably they know what is sari because in Russia and India were always the best friends. It's like everyone liked Indian movies and everything. So, but still people they're kind of curious and sometimes not really. They give you not really nice looks. And I think here it's not the same. People are just can ask you okay, but they will not really stare at you or something like that. And one more question I would like to ask you: what do you think would make Indians different than Germans? Let's say, which qualities are really different according to you?
Um, how to say that? He's just everything that I wish for, all in one person, and nobody else that I had as a boyfriend in my past could give me the same like he does.
Yeah. So what are the main differences then? I would say that, okay, that according to me, that Indians, they are very emotional people. They don't afraid to show their emotions because I remember some Russian friends, they were telling me, oh, you can't believe it, but my boyfriend or my husband, he was crying. How is it possible that man is crying? It's something really strange. But for Indians, it's normal. If he is feeling emotional, then he will cry. Yeah, he will not feel shy. Or if he's happy, he will show his happiness. Yes.
I don't think so because in reality, Indian people are just try to behave like that they are emotional, but in reality they are not.
No, do you think so?
I think so for sure.
Yeah, because I see all these things like they watch too many Indian movies, I guess, and sometimes they really behave like in Indian movies. They like start communicating with the girl, for example, the next day, oh, I love you. You are so beautiful. I want to marry you. It's like,
Yeah,
I think for you it's something, oh my God, we just talked one time and you already love me. How is it possible?
no, actually, you can call us a dramatic person, but not emotional.
No.
Not every person is emotional.
Yes, of course, not everyone, but in general, I think Indians are much more emotional and okay, dramatic. You can say as well, yeah. Than, for example, Westerners, not only German people, but anyone, I would say.
That reminds me of an Indian man that I met in a bus many years ago, and he sat behind me, and we were talking about Bollywood movies, and he said, "Yeah, uh, you Germans may think that all Indian men are crying all day."
No, I think we are more emotional because when I watch Indian movies, some of them, I can cry a lot. It's like my husband can stop me. Like, come on, it's just a movie. It's fine. She didn't die. Everything is okay. I said, I'm still sitting and crying because it's really no. But something else. Like, can you say that Indians are romantic?
My husband is romantic, yes, from time
Yeah.
to time.
Because one more thing, what girls notice that Indian men, they never buy flowers for women. So it's not in your culture actually. It's not because they don't want to buy, it's because it's not in your culture. Or something like, okay, buying gifts or remember all the special dates or you don't celebrate birthdays the same way how we celebrate it here, for example. It's not so important, I think, in India. In many families, they don't even celebrate birthdays. Is it?
We are celebrating birthdays, and we also have small celebrations over video call when it comes to our relationship. Um, I can't tell about other Indian people. I don't know so many. But Buaji and Fufaji also had a celebration of their 18-year anniversary of marriage.
Mhm.
They do.
Yeah, but not in all families. I think especially older generation, they didn't really celebrate birthday as much as we do, for example. So maybe younger ones you celebrate more, but in past, yeah, it wasn't so
Not,
popular. I
not,
think.
yeah, not the older one is not celebrating so
They
much.
don't even know many of them when are their birthdays. That's the
Yeah.
point. Yeah, because I see many times you ask someone when is your birthday, I don't know, or the actual birthday is on one date, but in the passport is written another date. I was really surprised. How is it possible, like to
Yeah.
have 2 days different? Yeah,
There's
but in
also not
English,
even mentioned the last name.
do you mean that in the passport,
Or in ID card.
the last name? I think in India they don't mention the last name. I think they write last name, or especially in the documents they write last name.
And Manik,
No,
there's
actually,
only written Manik, nothing more.
I don't know. I think I saw movies that they write last name. It's also not a common thing that wife should call her husband by name in India. You are probably
no,
not following
actually,
this. Yeah,
No, actually,
because
we have so many nice names of both of us, nicknames.
yeah, and
As
also
I
you
said,
probably all your relatives they call you by other name because you have like your official name and the passport, and you have some nickname, and all your friends and close ones they call you by this name probably.
yeah.
Yes, and yeah, and what about you? You call your husband by his name or also by nickname,
Mm,
or you get some
most of the
special
time by
German name?
nicknames, but sometimes his name. But most of the time nicknames.
Yeah, because in Germany, I think you normally call, if it's your husband or your boyfriend, you call Schatz. It's the same, like, yeah, Schatz. Yeah, but it means like darling, dear, but you don't have so many like cute names like you have in India. In India, you can call like Janeman, Jan, yeah, anything you like, yeah. And I would like to ask you, Manik, what do you think? What are the main difference between? Okay, I know that you didn't meet many German girls, but at least if we talk about your wife, if you compare with Indian girls, what are the main difference?
Hmm. Well, when I met her in reality, I didn't thought that she is exactly the one whom I want to marry. That first, this is the difference because I never seen foreigners who are willing to follow Indian culture, but she is following Indian culture as well. Even nowadays, Indian girls are also never do such things that Jasmine did for me
Hmm.
because uh, in that meanwhile time in this year I faced so much problems. For I can't talk about such things, but I face so many problems. I think if there is someone else, that if there is another girl, she will left me for sure. But she didn't, and she always motivate me that yes, Manik, just do. I am with you. Don't care about another people. Just I am with you. That's important, and that's what I like most. Even I have a mindset before I met her that German girls are changing person, a boy, a
Hmm.
boyfriend, or a husband, like we change his clothes.
Yes.
Honestly, yeah, that's the reality. Honestly, I have a thought about such things. I always thought about such things, and now I can say that yes, she is more Indian than German because she is following my culture and she just behaving like she just got enough.
Oh, wow. It's so nice to hear something like this from your husband. Yeah. Yes. No, that's what I mean. That really surprised me in a good way that a lot of Western girls, when they marry an Indian man, yeah, they did really appreciate the culture so much. It's like they were born in India themselves, and they're willing to learn more and more about traditions, about everything. That's
Even
really amazing.
these things are the more important one when you are in a long distance relationship because the must there are few things that you have to remember when you are in long distance relationship. That first you have to trust and you have loyalty and you always need to try to do some efforts for your partner
Yeah, that's
and
true.
you always have to support your partner
Yeah, I
because
agree. Because yeah, sorry.
in long distance relationship you just can't meet your partner every day. Like you can see us with that even after marriage we didn't meet each other. Meet each other after 9 months, and
Yeah,
it's very hard for both of us. But still we are communicating each other. We are uh, uh, doing some good things with us. We are make try to make some memories for us, like what we can do in future, and we are just planning for something. So That's what makes your bond stronger in long distance relationship. That's what I like most about our relationship. That's why we are together.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You have to support each other, and it's more difficult. I can't even imagine how difficult it is to be away from each other for so long. Yeah, you are really heroes. Yeah, yeah. Not only you, but a lot of couples nowadays who actually didn't see each other for years. I can't for 2 years. And I can't imagine. I think what helps really to communicate all the time, to see each other, to call each other, because you don't have any other option. So hopefully you will come soon to Germany and we will meet all together. That would be really great to see you in Rio. Not only like that, yeah. And we live so nearby. You live in Duisburg, yeah?
Yes.
Somewhere nearby, yes. So it would be really amazing because it's one and
Don't
a
worry,
half
we
hours.
will invite you for sure.
Yeah, you are also very welcome to visit us because my friend, she is always coming to visit us and it's just 1.5 hours by car, even less maybe. And you're here. Yes. And
Yes.
one question I would like to ask you, Jasmine, which I always ask all the girls with whom I'm talking normally, and what would you recommend to the girls who are in relationship with Indian guys? How to understand that the guy is serious, how to behave so that you don't have any problems or misunderstanding in future, and also what do you recommend to the girls who are also in long distance relationships, how to make it maybe a little bit easier? What would you suggest?
I would suggest video calls because if you're only texting, that may cause misunderstandings more easily than if you would really hear the voice and hear how it sounds, how it is meant to be. If you're just writing to each other, that is, from my experience, always causing trouble.
Yes, there can be misunderstanding, yeah, of course.
So video calls are really nice and a good option to see each other, to feel more near. Yeah, stay connected. Don't be separated so much. And a daily contact is also, for me, necessary because otherwise I miss Manik way too much.
Yes, I can imagine, yeah. And what about the girls who are in relations with Indians, okay, who are maybe worried or not sure how to behave with Indian men because it's totally different culture, and what would you recommend? How to understand, yeah, that the guy is serious?
I don't know about so many Indian people. I only met one.
Yeah, I'm talking about, okay, I'm talking to share your experience. According to your experience, what would you recommend? Of course, you can't say about all Indians.
I don't know if it is about Indian men. It is just about the person you to whom you are talking. You have to sense if that man is really honest with you. Ask a lot of questions. In the beginning, you should doubt many things and look behind the answers. Try to get as many information as possible to be really sure there's no doubt anymore. If you have any doubt, talk about it and look what he or she is answering. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way that you can really do it. Also, Manik told me a lot of times, if you have any doubt, just ask me, talk with me about it. And we had hours-long discussions about anything.
Yeah, that's true. Because, I would say that you were lucky that you were accepted immediately, but Monique, you probably know how many families they're really conservative and they wouldn't accept a foreigner girl. And I would say I know a lot of heartbroken girls in Russia or not only in other countries as well. They really hope, yeah, to be with the guy. He promised a lot. Yes, yes, I love you. I will be with you. I just finished my education. We go back to India. We will be together. But the reality is that he goes back to India, and then the parents say no. There would be no foreigner girl. We already found a wife for you, and not all Indian guys can go against their parents. You probably agree with that.
Even it sometimes it's all about luck that you find a really a good person.
Yeah.
Because even on social medias, you just can't judge someone because you don't know, maybe that person is behaving like uh, what I can say, behaving like some another person, but she's in reality he's not the one.
Yeah.
She try to pretend like that, but he or she is not like that. So
Yeah. That's true.
it is always good that first, if you really want to be with someone with whom you met online, first always ask your heart that that person is the one with whom you wanna be with or not. Okay,
Yeah.
and then just ask so many questions with him or with her and discuss about so many things. Then after the end, when you are just sure enough that
Yeah.
I'm okay with that person, then just try to do whatever you want to do with that person.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, because even in our case, that is also happened because I proposed her on 28 August. But even when I proposed her, I'm not sure about her. I was not so sure about her. But after 1 September, after my birthday, I'm sure enough about her. That's how you can manage such things.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. That's true. That's what you would recommend. Also, maybe the same question I could ask you. What would you recommend Indian guys who are in love with, let's say, with foreigner girls? I will not specify which country, but how
Well,
they understand, yeah, that the girl is serious? Because in India, people think that Western girls, they're not serious at all. They just okay. She will marry you just, and if she decides to divorce you, she will divorce you in 1 year. So it's not serious. So that's why they don't want foreigner wives for their children.
no, actually, according to Indian mentality or Indian mindset right now, uh, it is like that if you married a foreigner, then everyone thinks that you just married that person for a visa.
Yeah, that's also.
And just after a year, when you will get your passport and your permanent residency, then you just divorce her or divorce him. But yes, it is true. Most of people are doing it. So that's what I said to you before, that you just need to be sure enough that this person is true or not. Because yes, Indian people are doing such things right now. Even foreigners are also doing such things for to another country people, but
Yeah,
not everyone is same. So you just need to understand and you just need to understand your feelings, that what you really want in reality. So if you have a clear mind, then you don't have such problems. That's what I recommend while you
yeah.
are with someone in long distance relationship.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of difficult to understand if a guy is really serious, if he wants, because he can talk very nicely, but he can still use you for papers. I also met a few foreigner girls who told me that now we hate Indian men because my husband just used me for papers and I didn't realize it immediately. And it's actually sad because not all Indians are the same, and because of one bad example, they now hate everyone. That's really. I feel that
Yeah,
it's really sad.
even that's the reason why we found each other very lucky, because even on social medias, even in reality, we are just same. There is nothing different in between us. And even in reality, it's very easier for me to communicate with her.
Yeah, that's very important, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you are both, yeah, from very different culture, and still you feel so comfortable with each other. And see, your husband even told that you are more Indian than German. That's a
Fingers
big
crossed, lifetime
compliment.
is Indian.
Yeah, it's very nice to hear that because, yeah, I think you should keep it up, and I really hope that you will be together soon. I really wish you. to be together again and never get separated anymore. And last question I would like to ask you, are you planning to stay in Germany permanently, or would you like to live in India for some time, or maybe to discover the world, maybe some third country, who knows?
No, we like to, we are just planning to settle down in Germany for a lifetime. Then, yeah, but while we are in Germany, we will definitely explore so many countries as well.
Yeah, but
Because
Jasmin,
in
would you
India, according to me, in India, it is very hard for her to communicate with another people because the culture is just different. And here I have also not so many relatives in India
Mhm.
to whom we can live. So it's better if we are living together in Germany.
Yeah, but would you like to live in India at least for some time?
No.
No. Would it be difficult for you? Just at least, I don't know, for a few months,
I
for
like
a
to
half
be
a
on a
year?
visit, but not more.
No, but no, you don't see yourself like living in India. It doesn't matter where. Maybe it's not Delhi, but some other city, or somewhere in the mountains, in the little house, in romantic atmosphere where no one is troubling you, no one. You're only two of you. That's how many
Yeah.
people prefer just to be away from others, and Delhi is like a huge city. It's not everyone likes to live there. I don't know how you feel in Delhi, Manik, but I never like this city. I don't know. I don't feel
No, actually,
comfortable. Crowd.
for sure, we will come to India not every year, but time to time. Even we are planning to come to India when I'll be in Germany after 4 years again. So because as I told you earlier in that interview that we didn't explore so many places of India. And it's
Yeah,
just my dream that I have to and I should explore such things with her
yeah,
because I didn't show her so many things. So I
yeah.
am feeling guilty because of such things. So I just want to explore such things as soon as possible.
Yeah, no, but because she didn't come for a long time, yeah, how could you explore many things in 15 days? You already saw like two cities, at least two extra cities, and it's pretty good. And
Yeah,
when you join Jasmine in Germany, of course, you can travel more freely, and she can get this OCI card. Then she doesn't need any visa or anything, so it would be
yeah.
much easier. Yeah, yeah. So it's really nice to hear that. And again, I wish you to be together as soon as possible, finally, because 9 months, yeah, it's like almost a year, yeah. And you told me, I think, that it takes 2 months for
Yeah,
you to do that.
hopefully.
So it would be around February.
Maybe that will take so much time, but hopefully 2 months, in 2 months I will get my visa.
Yeah,
It depends on the German embassy.
yeah. So hopefully they would be kind to you, and because some countries they didn't even let like husbands and wives to join each other. You probably heard about Australia. It's like they just closed everything, and no one could enter. I think my friend, she was really fighting because her husband is in India and she's in New Zealand, and she cannot meet him. He can't join her, and they're married officially. And I think they didn't see each other for 2 years or something like that. That's really sad. Yeah. So I wish you to be together soon, really, because it's not easy. And I really would like to thank you for being with me today. It was a wonderful
No, no,
conversation.
we are just thankful to you because seriously you are doing such a great work because of your work you are just connecting with so many couples and I really like to appreciate it. And whoever watching these videos, please go and watch her channel as well. That's ours colorfully, I think.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Yeah. Please go and subscribe her channel as well.
Thank you. And I would like to ask everyone subscribe your channel because you have a lot of interesting things and you can hear Jasmine singing and dancing or it's really nice. Yeah, because I didn't
Well,
ask I didn't ask you
our
today to sing. Otherwise I would really ask, yeah, but I think it's a little bit difficult just without just to sing just like that. Even if you ask me, I would be feeling a little bit shy. But yeah. I would like everyone to visit your profile on Instagram. It's also very interesting about intercultural couple like Germany and India, and there are, as I said, a lot of German girls who are married, who are going to marry, and I'm sure they will find a lot of interesting information. Of course, about your YouTube channel, I would like to mention again. Yeah, it's also very interesting, and I saw that you are talking mainly in Hindi there, and maybe more for Indian audience, I would say, and you are telling different things about Germany as well. It would be also very useful for others, and it was my pleasure to talk to you today because you know, I was a little bit nervous because it's my first interview with couple. I was going to start some time ago, but somehow most of the girls I met, they prefer to talk like tete-a-tete, not with husbands, or their husbands are too shy or something, but it was really nice, so I really enjoyed it a lot. So I wish you all the best, and I really hope that we will meet soon. Maybe already sometime in spring. That would be really great to see you guys just like that, sitting in front of each other and talking. That would be really nice.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, so we will keep in touch for sure. It's not that we have interview and I'm disappearing. No, I'm always happy to make new friends. And of course, we have a lot of similarity. We are both intercultural families. I'm also married to Indian, so what else can be? So I really hope that we will meet soon. Yeah, and thanks a lot again. I wish you a really good day. And for you, it's already a good evening. Yeah, I think, yeah, in India it's 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Yeah, we have difference now. Yeah, and see you soon again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Like you like to say, namaste. Fir milenge. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will save our interview, and for everyone who couldn't see us live, they can see later, of course. And I will upload on YouTube channel for everyone. I think it's much easier to watch there. So join us, and I'm sure everyone enjoyed our interview. I see some Indian guys joined, I think some of my friends who are married to Indian men. So that was really great. I think you enjoyed, guys, as well.
Yes,
Okay, see you. Take care. Bye.
thank you.
Bye.